Well, it was a joint mission to get people into the theater this weekend to check out a new spy flick. Movie reviewer Matt Perrone snoops it out to see if it's Operation Success or fail.
Monday is upon us again, and with two new releases at the box office this weekend, it was a battle of the GR films. The birth of gangster rap movie Straight Outta Compton decimated all its competition, coming in first at the box office. However, I had to go with the other GR film. The Guy Ritchie adaptation of The Man from U.N.C.L.E. came in third in the numbers, so here's my take on whether or not I made the right decision regarding this TV show turned feature film. Our movie begins in the early 1960s. Napoleon Solo, played by Henry Cavill, is a CIA operative by circumstance. Even though he is the top spy, he was forced to be there as a commuted sentence from his criminal background. We see him traveling into East Germany in order to sneak out a woman. He is pursued by Ilya Kuryakin, played by Arnie Hammer, a Russian KGB agent tasked with stopping Solo from his mission. They soon discover that their skill sets are equally matched, but Solo manages to escape with the girl. The next day, both agents discover that they are to be partners in their next mission, which sits well with neither. But after some pretty intense squabbling, they set their sights on the mission. We learn the girl liberated from Germany is the daughter of a man being forced to build a nuclear weapon for a group of remaining Nazis. Seeing that neither Russia nor America wants anyone else to have nuclear capabilities, the two agents go undercover in an attempt to infiltrate an Italian company believed to be a front having ties to those trying to build the bomb. From here, we see the machismo escalate while the two former enemies are forced to work together, yet constantly try to one-up each other. After some undercover hobnobbing, the two are able to determine that radiation is indeed present at the company, and they're on the right track. As the movie progresses, we see all the action we'd expect from a good spy flick, but done in a fun Guy Ritchie type of style. There is womanizing. There are the cloak and dagger night missions, which turn into a humorous competition between the two top agents. There are, of course, plenty of players in the game, and it's never apparent who is trustworthy. What is apparent is that even people on the same team have their own goals and motivations, so the end game is never clearly in sight. But unlike other spy movies of late, it is set in the early 60s, so you can definitely get that atmospheric feel as you're watching the movie. As you can imagine, if it's a Guy Ritchie movie, there is plenty of action along with twists and turns that you won't see coming until they actually happen. So, as should be obvious from my choice to see this movie rather than the box office winner, I am a big fan of Guy Ritchie films. And I was excited to see this because it's been some years since the Sherlock Holmes sequel. Unfortunately, I can't say that all my hopes and dreams were fulfilled. Don't get me wrong, it's not that I didn't like the movie, I think I was just hoping for a little bit more. It drags a little from the first chase scene to the next bit of action, and yes, I know that's called storytelling, but deep down, I was hoping for some gritty, non-stop spy action. Although the dialogue is well written and the dry, subtle humor throughout is just great. The two actors play off each other beautifully, and just seeing their back and forth makes the movie itself worthwhile. There are some crazy action scenes that are kind of hard to follow because of a weird split-screen technique that they're using, but hey, I guess you gotta try something new at least once, even if it works or not. All in all, I can't complain. It's definitely a great movie to take in at home, but I'm not going to try and sell it to you as a theater necessity. This has been your Monday Movie Musing. Back to you.
Well, thanks, Matt. You know, I'm a fan of Guy Ritchie as well, but I'll have to tell you what I think of Straight Outta Compton when I see that one. We'll keep it here. We have one last look at your 7-day forecast. We're live from Maine and Gervais.